If your dog thinks every person, animal, leaf, or passing car deserves a barking announcement, you definitely need to see this. My 15-pound miniature Schnauzer is absolutely adorable, but she is also a professional level barker and literally barks at everything. It had gotten to the point where we really rarely took her on walks because she's trying to control her in public is just too much. So when I received this dog vibration collar from the company to try out, I was really curious to see if it could help us get her attention when she starts going into full bark mode. Let's take a look at what all is included. You've got the adjustable collar, the receiver, the remote, and the charging cable. The collar is designed for dogs from 5 to 120 pounds with an adjustable neck size from 8 to 27 inches. So it works for a pretty wide range of dogs. And because my girl is only 15 pounds, I was happy to see that I could adjust it down enough to fit her comfortably. The remote gives you 3 options. You've got beep, vibration, and a combination of the two. There are 9 levels of vibration along with 9 different beep tones, so you have quite a bit of control over how you use it. I really like that you can start out with a very gentle setting and adjust there from based on how your dog responds. There's also a security lock on the remote, which is a nice touch because you're less likely to accidentally hit a button while you're carrying it. And if you have more than one dog, the remote can control up to 3 collars using separate channels, which is great. Both the remote and the receiver are rechargeable, and the included dual charging cable lets you charge them both at the same time. The company says that they take about 2 hours to fully charge with up to 20 days of battery life, depending on the usage. The receiver is also IPX7 waterproof, which is especially nice for outdoors. All right, well, let's get this little troublemaker going. The collar has a reflective strap, which is helpful for visibility, especially when you're outside in the evening. And one of the biggest things I was looking for was something that would simply get her attention without using shock or metal prongs. So I started with the gentlest settings to see what she would respond to. After trying the different options, I found that the vibration got her attention more than the beep itself. I ended up using the combination of the beep and vibration most often. And for me, that's really the purpose of this. I'm not trying to punish her. She is just trying to talk to her friends. I just want something that can interrupt her when she's focused on something else to give me an opportunity to redirect her. But testing it in the house is one thing. The real challenge is out while we're out on this walk. And let me just say, I wasn't expecting perfection. This is the same dog who has made us question whether a peaceful neighborhood walk is even possible. And sure enough, once we're outside, there are a few barking episodes. When she started barking, I used the button on the remote, and this is where I started noticing a difference. The vibration would interrupt what she was doing and get her attention back on walking. It didn't make her completely ignore everything around her, but it gave me an opportunity to redirect her instead of letting her continue to escalate, which for us is a big improvement. The vibration seemed to work better for her, which I stuck with. I also like having multiple levels because every dog is different and you can adjust it based on what actually gets your dog's attention. And the remote has a range of up to 3,300 feet in open areas, which is obviously way more distance than I need for this little girl, but it could be useful for someone training a dog in a large yard or an open space. And I have to be honest, we are still very much a work in progress. As you can see, she's not exactly walking beside me like a perfectly trained show dog. In fact, I'm pretty sure she's taking me for a walk. But compared with what our walks normally look like, I was pleasantly surprised. She was easier to redirect, and I felt like I could actually work with her instead of constantly fighting the leash and the barking. And that's what I was hoping to get out of this. Not an overnight transformation, just another tool to help with training and communication. We definitely have more practicing to do, but this first experience gave me some hope that maybe we can actually start taking her on walks more regularly. And honestly, that alone would be a huge win for us. So if you have a dog who needs some extra help staying focused during training, especially when distractions are literally everywhere, this is definitely something to consider.